The National Democratic Congress, NDC, is accusing the Electoral Commission of creating obstacles in the voter registration process in its strongholds. Now, during a media briefing on the ongoing limited voter registration exercise, the NDC's national chairman, Johnson Esiedun-Ketia, alleged that the EC intentionally deployed faulty machines in districts it considers NDC-dominated areas. Akusia Ochre has more on this.
The current limited voter registration aims to register at least 1,350,000 individuals who have turned 18 since the last registration in 2020. This 21-day exercise began on Tuesday and is set to conclude on October 2. However, the NDC has raised concerns about challenges at some registration centers, which they believe must be addressed to prevent eligible voters from being disenfranchised.
In Savannah, Bole started at 9:30 a.m. Greater Accra, Ododo here, not far away from the EC headquarters. They started at 10 a.m. San Nergu in the northern region, midday. And even after the start, after some time, they were able to register only 2 persons. We have an issue of network challenge too. About 70% of the centers running online are slow, hence delaying the process. Ningo Pram Pram, Yellow Krobo, Lower Manya Krobo, Eastern region, Asojamai. All this happens to be the strongholds of the NDC. How come that our network system in the country is so politically selective? Bono East, Techimai North, the system is not able to print any card at all. Ashamai, machine breakdown. Biakoye, webcam camera not functioning. Esikado, machine breakdown. There is not more than 2 centers where these breakdowns are happening, which are in the stronghold of MPP. All the rest are in the stronghold of NDC. So, when we are complaining, this is the evidence.
As the NDC and 5 other political parties have already filed a suit at the Supreme Court challenging the registration process, the national chairman of the NDC criticized the delay in hearing the injunction application against the EC as unreasonable.
The Chief Justice gives instruction that in her absence, nobody can fix the date for the hearing at the Supreme Court matter. Know very well that she will be absent. So what are we witnessing in this country? We are calling on the intervention-happy ECOWAS countries that they better act to stop civilian coup d'etats from happening. They shouldn't close their eyes on this flagrant disregard of the principles of democracy and rule of law, only to jump in when somebody overthrows that system. They now jump in to say they are going to restore democracy. What type of democracy are you restoring in the first place?
The NDC also criticized President Akufo-Addo for getting involved in discussions about alleged judicial bias. The national chairman argued that both the president and the judicial service should focus on resolving issues, citing their legal dispute over the voter registration as an example.
When people complain about the administration of justice, the president has the gut to complain about the people who are complaining. Can't you see what is happening? That this same judiciary can find time to grant injunctions against people who intend to demonstrate against corruption at the Bank of Ghana with alacrity. And yet, that same judicial system cannot find time and space to grant such an important injunction against an exercise which is wrongly being conducted and which has the potential to throw this country into a turmoil. What type of justice are we experiencing in this country? Those who don't want us to complain about the bad justice system have a responsibility to correct what is wrong.